Welcome to Tank Brick Studio. In this video, I'll be talking about different types of car models from my collection released in official LEGO sets. I'll compare them and decide which style best suits my modular city. In my collection, I have a variety of car models, which I've organized into three main types for comparison. Here are the three. On the left, we have the 4-stud wide car. When we include the wheels, though, the total width actually comes to 6 studs. In the middle, there's the 6-stud wide car. Here, the entire body is 6 studs wide, and the wheels fit within the body. Finally, on the right is a Speed Champion car, which is also 6 studs wide. These are larger and longer, and feature very accurate shapes and details that resemble real cars. Let's go into detail with each type. The 4-stud wide cars come mostly from older city sets released before 2020. These are what I used previously to populate my modular city. They're easy to build, and because they follow similar instructions, many of them have a similar look. An interesting feature of these cars is that they usually have doors that open and close. Most of them don't have top covers, which was pretty rare back then. I also have some trucks built with the same 4-stud wide design, like a city maintenance truck and a tow truck from a police set. All these vehicles are built on the same 4-stud wide base plate. I used to see the extruding wheels as the norm until LEGO introduced 6-stud wide cars. With the new 6-stud wide cars, the wheels fit neatly within the body, making them more realistic and better proportioned overall. Here are some of my 6-stud wide vehicles collected from various LEGO sets. With 6 studs, the designs can be more complex, allowing for unique shapes and details. You can see each vehicle here has its own unique style. This hot rod, for example, is one of my favorites. Although the body is 4 studs wide, I categorize it here because of its unique build and look. Next, here's an SUV from the Shang-Chi set. And you can see how the 6-stud wide design lets us add more parts, enhancing its shape. I also have a van here from an older set that blends well with these models, along with a Volkswagen microbus and a Land Rover. The tow truck is 6 studs wide in body as well, and in this case, the wheels extrude a bit, but as a heavy-duty truck, the larger wheels suit it well. One thing to note, although these 6-stud wide cars are larger, the interiors are about the same size as 4-stud wide cars. The extra 2 studs mostly add thickness to the sides, which allows for more creative shaping. Most of these cars are built from one of these 6-stud wide base plates. I also include buses in this category since city buses are 6 studs wide, which makes sense because, in the real world, most vehicles fit within a standard lane. If we line up these cars, vans, trucks, and buses, you'll see the proportion looks very realistic from all angles. The final type of cars is Speed Champions. These are much larger, with more complex builds and many detailed, realistic features. Although they're also 6 studs wide, comparing them side by side with the other vehicles shows they don't quite match in scale. Speed Champions are longer and bigger, so I likely need to modify them to fit the city car scale. You might also notice my Speed Champions don't have stickers. I avoid using stickers since they tend to peel over time and can look messy. Also, I might want to modify them later. Now, I want to choose the type of car that I'll use to populate my modular city setup. Here, I'm placing each type next to modular buildings and minifigures to see how they look in terms of scale and proportion. In the end, I've decided to go with the 6 stud-wide city vehicles as the standard for my LEGO city. The main reason is that they look proportionate with the buildings, and their size allows for enough parts to create a wide range of unique vehicle designs. This means I'll no longer need my 4 stud-wide vehicles, so I'll dismantle those for parts. As for the speed champions, I still really like them, so I'll probably modify them to match the city cars. I also found an old 4 stud-wide limousine that I really like, so I'll keep some of these smaller cars until I'm ready to upgrade them to 6 studs wide. Here's a closer look at the limousine from set 3222. I'd also like a few taxis in my city. I had them as 4 stud-wide cars, but now I'll convert them to 6 studs wide. I have a great model reference here, a 6 stud-wide taxi from the Daily Bugle set, and I can't wait to transform these vehicles. Thank you for watching. I hope this video was helpful. I make these videos as a reference for myself too, but if you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. I have so much more content planned, so stay tuned for more.